So I've opened it. Again, this is the pump kit, fully inflatable. And as we come in, again, it's a little bit louder in here because of the blower. But this is a one-person, two-person operation. The food is to go only. So as people come in to get their food, it's just handed out through one of the two doors here. Again, there's a full zipper here. And then when we come around, we've got a half zipper here where we can serve out the back. I can see there's filtration here. I can take these down so I can get air in here if I needed to. There's also this blower right here. If I open this up, it will actually blow air in here through a filtration system, through filtration. So yeah, and as you can see, completely out of the elements, completely out of the environment, so the food won't be contaminated. Again, this is a prototype. This is the prototype pump kit. We have the Tyfer dome air fryer. We have the Instant Pot. And then we would have it in Nova Precision Pro. But right now I just have this Breville. But this is my sous vide. With the sous vide in the Instant Pot, I'm able to get 110 degree temperature water to use for my dishwater. You see on my stainless steel table, I have the second shelf. Ideally, I would have two stainless steel tables. The other one would fit on the other side. And it would give me roughly about a 3 foot walkthrough where I can walk straight through and serve. These coolers represent what would be my 50-liter car refrigerator, which is electric with a battery backup. This other cooler would represent the second of the 50-liter coolers. Now again, this is an investment that the church would make by purchasing these coolers, not just to use for serving meals between Sunday school and worship, or with whatever the other special events that we have. These coolers could also be used on the inside. We wouldn't have to require ice anymore. These 50-liter car refrigerators can hold several cases of soda and water. Again, they're electric, which means that they would be cold. You can get them between, I think, -4 degrees and all the way up. So you wouldn't need to buy any more ice. The other thing that these coolers represent is the power station. Right now I have the blower plugged into the wall in the kitchen or in the fellowship hall in the church. Ideally, what would be here would be an power station, an electric power station that would support all of our electrical devices. Again, our coolers are electric, but those have battery backup. So again, this is the pump kit. This is the mock-up. This torch is here because that's another way that we would finish our proteins. After we sous vide and dried and seasoned them, we would then finish them either in the air fryer or with the torch. So again, this is the pump kit mock-up. This is my prototype for my restaurant as well. Again, but ideally where this idea came from was I was tasked by my pastor. Hold on, let me come out of here. To find a way that we can get people in this neighborhood to church. And trust me, what I know about people going to church, if they don't want to go, you either give them money or you got to feed them. So that's how we got it. This is the pump kit. This is the prototype. Again, this is every food truck owner's best friend because you can take your food truck and use it as your prep kitchen. And for the price of a second food truck, you could own 9 of these. You could have these all over the city where you would expand your exposure, your food truck exposure, be able to scale your food truck from one food truck to multiple locations, even across state lines if it is that you have those licenses. But yeah, and we'll talk about how it all works. And then I'll show you how it all fits in my truck. All right, pump kit. Pop-up micro commercial kitchen. Neighborhood foodies, pop-up micro commercial kitchen. And we're going to be serving right here hamburgers, wings, sausages, ribs. Yep, we'll be serving right out of here. We'll set up, and then once we establish, then we'll start serving breakfast. And of course, you can put put a modular floor in here. Again, this space inside here is 8x6, so it really just take four 4x3 pallets that you can put in here if you want it. If you wanted to put something that had a flat surface where you could put casters on these wheels for the table, you could do that. It would make it easier. But again, this table right here is a 48 by 24, a 48 by 30, which stretch again give you another 6 inches, of course. But again, ideally, what you'd have to have two tables. One is for preparation, one is for boxing up, and then handing out the meals. Yeah, but there you go. Again, these coolers just represent, again, my 50-liter Vevor car refrigerators, and it would also represent the Anker Solix power station that ideally would sit behind these devices so that they could be plugged in. My cold water would be here or on either side of one of my tables. And again, that's a very easy fix as far as having the right dish tubs and enough water to be dispensed via hose. That's just a very quick setup, very easy setup. But again, we'd also have those tubs with the gray water dump so that we can use our sous vide either via Instant Pot or via, our dishwater either via Instant Pot or via sous vide, and we would make our dishwater. Again, our dishwater, 110 degree dishwater, is going to be controlled either through sous vide on the Instant Pot or our sous vide through our immersion circulator in order to get our water. Finishing our proteins and our vegetables will be the Typhor Dome air fryer and a meat torch. What I don't have indicated here are my digital meat thermometers. Again, that would be Typhor Sync Quad, and that would give me four levels of wireless temperature redundancy or monitoring redundancy. Again, 4 levels of wireless temperature monitoring redundancy, and then we'll have at least one instant probe digital read thermometer so that we can get real quick time and real time reads of our water temperatures to make sure they're to the required temperature. And of course, with my cell phone, with my laptop, we will be doing live documentation of all of our temperatures so that we can document to the health department that we are within compliance. But other than that, yeah. I mean, even with this blower blowing, I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. Let's get up out of here real quick. Hold on a sec.